There was a time when North America was known as the Turtle Island by the first Americans, and no, they were not white folks. How many of us know that the native peoples of North America, also known as American Indians, indigenous Americans, or First Nations, are the original inhabitants of North America? According to latest studies, they migrated into the region between 40,000 to 14,000 years ago. However, if you ask the Native Americans, they would say that they have been here forever. Here, they developed into separate nations with distinct and sophisticated cultures. These autonomous nations spread from Alaska through Canada and the lower United States. By 8,000 years before the Christian era, they had established themselves in different regions, developing unique cultures and tribal identities, eventually numbering over 500 tribes, with a population in the millions. A precise number is challenged and range between 6 to 70 million or more. This map shows that North America was inhabited by over 500 Native American tribes. Each spoke a unique language of their own when Columbus arrived at its shores. Long before contact with Europeans, Native people forged diplomatic relations with one another, resorting to warfare only when diplomacy failed. These patterns continued after the arrival of Europeans and often included the ceremonial gift giving of physical objects, such as this tomahawk axe. The arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492 was followed by the colonization of North America by European nations and large-scale massacre of Native Americans. In 1607, the first English colonists to the Chesapeake Bay region established a permanent settlement called Jamestown in the midst of the Powhatan chiefdom. They relied on Indian generosity to help them survive in an environment that was alien to them. The favor ultimately was not repaid. During the 17th and 18th centuries, thousands of colonists overwhelmed the native inhabitants. Piscataways called this period the Dark Days. The biggest massacre or genocide of the Native American tribes took place between 1830 and 1850, and this has come to be known as the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears involved the forced displacement of approximately 60,000 people of five major Native American tribes, and the additional thousands of Native Americans within that were ethnically cleansed by the United States government. Since then, the American federal government has allotted small, fragmented pieces of land as reservations for the Native Americans to live in. This land is a mere 2.3% of the total land area of USA. The fact that only 22% of Native Americans live on reservations or trust lands is an indication of the poor quality of life offered by these reservations.